A fresh find, if you will. The average salary at the SEC is more than double the national average for government and federal agency employees. The novel XRPL sidechain architecture will be analyzed. The University Summit, taking place on May 8 and 9, is also sponsored by Ripple and Algorand and will feature lightning talks from blockchain veterans. Feel free to sign up with us. Finally, Crypto Law's founding attorney John Deaton was taken aback by CoinDesk's latest article on XRP. Can XRP replace Ripple in a sentence? And should Cramer's backing of Ripple be considered the equivalent of a death knell? To find out more, guys, stay with me until the very end. Welcome to our Coin Lady channel, where we discuss recent developments in the world of XRP and other cryptocurrencies. We'd like to extend a warm welcome to anyone who is checking out one of our videos for the first time. You can prevent missing any videos by turning on notifications. As reaction to Gary Gensler's budget testimony before the House Appropriations Subcommittee on Financial Services and General Government continues to build, Ripple's general counsel offers his thoughts on the SEC's requested funding level for FY 2024. Fox Business reporter Elena Terrett released the SEC's budget for FY 2024 a few hours before the testimony, focusing on the salaries of SEC's employees. According to the report, the SEC director requested a massive $2.4 billion to cover salary and other costs for the fiscal year 2024. According to Terrett, $5,473 commission employees would be paid out of the $1.6 billion requested by the SEC. The sum was staggering, she said, $1.6 billion for 5,473 people. When compared to the salaries of federal employees and the budgets of other government agencies, Terry thinks the request is excessive. The average salary for an SEC employee in fiscal year 2022 was $156,458, as revealed by Tara. According to Terrett, the average salary at the SEC was 115.9% higher than the average salary at other federal agencies and 125.6% higher than the average salary of other government employees in the United States in 2017. Yesterday, General Counsel Stuart Alderoty added his thoughts to Terrett Ripple's tweets about Gensler's SEC funding request. Alderoty discussed the SEC's Enforcement Division and employee compensation. According to Alderoty, the SEC needs $2.2 billion for operations, including $680 million for 1,500 enforcement employees. For fiscal year 2024, he wanted to know how much of the SEC's budget would be spent on enforcement actions versus how much would be spent on establishing clear rules for cryptocurrencies. And how much of this is for enforcement actions that stretch theories and the SEC's jurisdiction far beyond any faithful allegiance to the law, as opposed to rulemaking to provide actual guidance. Alderoty is notorious for publicly opposing the SEC's regulatory strategies. To safeguard its own turf, the SEC would enforce regulation of the crypto space rather than provide clear rules. He thinks the SEC is trying to force all cryptocurrency development outside the United States by using this method of intimidation. According to a recent report by Alderoty, the SEC's claim that crypto companies could come in and register is a bait and switch, as the SEC is aware that there is no path to registration. It's also worth noting that the blockchain has become fertile ground for the development of interesting real-world solutions, despite what the US Securities and Exchange Commission claims about Ripple, XRP, and the XRP ledger. Don't miss out on any of the action. Be the first to know what's going on by subscribing to our channel and turning on bell notifications. As Ripple announced in a tweet yesterday, the new developers network DEMIT supports testing of XRP ledger sidechains. It follows extensive testing and review of community feedback on the preview, implementation spec, and documentation for the new sidechains designed by the development team. Its review and testing time for the finished 30D. On behalf of the Ripple team, Verdery penned this. For testing of the sidechains, a new DevNet has been made available. So, now that the new DevNet is live, Ripple is encouraging developers who are interested in getting involved to check out the discussion on GitHub, read the documentation, and dive into the DevNet XRPL. Sidechains give programmers the option of tailoring XRPL to their specific needs. In addition to its primary function, it can serve as a testbed for potential future additions to the production network. If more businesses take advantage of the innovative feature, XRP could see greater adoption. David Schwartz, CTO of Ripple and a key designer of the XRPL, first proposed the concept of federated sidechains for the XRPL in 2021. However, after receiving feedback during a month-long preview period, developers decided to redesign the feature in 2022. Notably, developers swapped out the federator for witness-witness servers, which connect the XRPL to one or more sidechains. In a September blog post, sidechains developers called for increased accessibility to the platform. They elaborated that this shift allows developers to move away from a system in which servers rely on a centralized database for all data. As a result, the new layout is promoted as more secure because it simplifies testing and debugging. The XRPL infrastructure and tool development team is working on numerous projects, including sidechains. Ripple is developing a native automated market maker, as has been widely reported. The XRPL has its own Ethereum-compatible sidechain. All of these can be tried out right now. The Carnegie Mellon University Secure Blockchain Summit is scheduled for May 2023, and seed sponsors include Ripple and the Algerian Foundation. The summit aims to provide in-depth information about the future of blockchain technology and its potential applications. Here is today's most pressing inquiry. Can XRP replace Ripple in a sentence? And should Cramer's backing of Ripple be considered the equivalent of a death knell? CoinDesk, in a piece published yesterday, reportedly said that Ripple and XRP are not the same thing. It even went so far as to specify what each one does, unlike Ripple, which is a financial technology firm working on a worldwide payment system. XRP is a decentralized cryptocurrency that can be traded for other currencies or used to make online purchases. This is a snippet from the article. This news came as a surprise to many people, including Deaton. Given the media outlet's history of spreading false information about Ripple and XRP, we can expect more of the same. According to attorney Deaton, who was quoted in the article, the world is evolving. Despite this, many in the XRP community believe the media has not corrected its inaccurate reporting of the sixth largest cryptocurrency. CoinDesk established in the opening paragraph that Ripple Labs is the entity responsible for issuing XRP tokens. Your journalism and investigative skills need to be adjusted, or you're doing this for political purposes, an XRP influencer responded. Put an end to spreading misinformation about XRP and Ripple in your writing. Do the moral thing and sort it out. Ripple neither issued nor created XRP. They were given the item. There was a lot of false information spread about XRP and other cryptocurrencies when they first emerged. Before now, many people in the cryptocurrency community would simply say Ripple or XRP when talking about Ripple. This is due to a cascade of errors in thinking about the coin. Deaton and other XRP supporters, however, have taken it upon themselves to dispel these myths. The XRP ledger's native cryptocurrency. For background, XRP is a public blockchain that is led by a group of active developers from all over the world. David Schwartz, Arthur Brito, and Jed McCaleb, 3 engineers, founded XRP in 2011. The blockchain was released the following year by the team. Chris Larson and the other founders of Ripple, then known as Newcoin, joined the XRP team in September 2012. As a result of the partnership, the founders of XRP donated 80 billion XRP to Ripple. To preserve its value, the Silicon Valley tech firm deposited a sizable portion of the cryptocurrency into an off-the-books escrow account. In addition, everyone in the XRP community has been on Cloud9 for the past few weeks. When it looked like Ripple would win their case against the US Securities and Exchange Commission, XRP price skyrocketed. However, the public may now have new cause for alarm. Jim Cramer, host of CNBC's Mad Money, has speculated that the SEC could end up losing its case against Ripple. The SEC maintains that daily new securities are being issued. They might not even prevail in a case with Ripple effects. Here we have the Ripple scenario. Crypto Twitter has been sharing a clip of Cramer saying that Binance is very different from other exchanges. It is important to note that the pundit has established himself as an inverse indicator due to the fact that both traditional and cryptocurrency markets tend to move in the opposite direction of his forecasts. One reason is that, unwittingly, he promotes the buy high, sell low strategy. Recently, he has put his trust in Silicon Valley Bank and First Republic Bank, which was a mistake. The latter went under earlier this month and is now being acquired by Pioneers. The latter, on the other hand, is trying to plug a $12 billion hole in its balance sheet before it can go back on the market. Cramer's comments that Ripple has a chance of winning the SEC case prompted a price drop in XRP, according to attorney John Deaton, who is representing thousands of XRP holders as a friend of the court in the case. One member of the community responded to Deaton's statement by calling Cramer's backing the kiss of death. Another user hoped that Cramer's prediction and the Ripple would be one of the rare times the pundit would be right by quoting the proverb, "Even a broken clock is right twice a day." Someone else argued that it doesn't matter because the pundit didn't say it with his usual conviction. Ignoring the social media buzz and focusing on the price chart, he described it as a close call nonetheless. It looks like the pundit has called the local top once again. Specifically, the daily chart breakout of a descending wedge pattern was the catalyst for the recent XRP price rally. When this chart pattern is broken, the market typically rises as high as it did at the pattern's inception, or at least 90% of the way, before beginning a large price correction from which it could either continue to rise or reverse course. It still stands. It's unclear where XRP will go now that it's reached the start of this chart pattern. Remember that yesterday it was reported that seasoned trader Peter Brandt has tapped the asset to rise above the $3 threshold if it completes its compound fulcrum bottom pattern. The prize of 200 XRP has now been awarded. It's right there on your computer screen. Congratulations! And if you don't win this time, don't worry, on April 15 we'll be holding another giveaway with the same terms. All it takes to join the channel is a subscription. This video has now concluded. Guys, if you like the video, click the like button. Please subscribe and enable notifications. It's all over today. Please like and subscribe my channel. See you later, bye.